I don't know what you're doing, but here are 16 signs you are on your lover's mind. It might be your ex, it might be your current lover, it might be somebody you know. It's a specific person and they're thinking about you. Oh, yes, they are. Hi everyone, Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Success Coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle. And we're always flying in the direction of your dreams and goals. You know, we are here almost all the time. I think we live here on YouTube. So be sure and subscribe and click the bell icon because we're here to empower your mind with the law of attraction. Today we're talking about 16 signs that and you don't have to have all 16. You only need about 4 of these 16 to have a pretty strong indication that someone specific, your lover, your ex-lover, is thinking about you. And they're thinking about you quite a bit. So high flyers, sign number 1 is you dream about them nightly. I mean, it's not just an occasional dream. They are like in your head every night, and the two of you are doing things, and you are sharing things, and maybe you are living old memories in your dreams. But whatever the case is, the fact that they are dreaming about you is why you're dreaming about them. You see? Think about that. They're thinking about you or dreaming about you. That's why you're dreaming about them. For some reason, in the middle of the day, you feel angry or agitated or sad or lonesome, or you just miss them a whole bunch. And what's happening, high flyers, is hypnotelepathy is taking place. They're thinking about you. They're feeling some very intense emotions, and you're tapping into them. And you are feeling them as well, usually at the same time or shortly thereafter. Well, if you're still in contact with them and they're still offering to do things for you, I'll come by and paint your house, I'll come by and help you clean your carpets, I'll come by and work on your car, then that means that they're thinking about you and you are first on their mind. You are seeing repeated numbers, 111, 1234, 222, 333, 444, and I love this one, 999. I know, that's a tough one, but if you're seeing 999, that means all the things that you talked about together, all the dreams that you once had are still coming together. 1111 means a new beginning. 2, falling back in love. 3, you're expanding your love. So it goes on and on. But if you're seeing those numbers, they are thinking about you. Well, number 5 is you're just really busy. I mean, you're doing things and you're involved and you're working out, and all of a sudden, boom, you're thinking about them. You go, what the hell happened? I was busy doing, crunches or lifting weights, or I was riding my bicycle or driving my motorcycle, and all of a sudden, there they are on my mind. It's because they're thinking about you. This is a creepy one. Are you ready for a creepy one? So, like you're in your house and you're walking from one room to the next and you smell them. You smell their fragrance. You smell their unique body odor. You smell their cologne, their perfume. You just get a whiff of it. You go, oh, what the heck? And you kind of look around. But they're not around. Why? They're somewhere else and they're thinking about you. And that's how the universe translated that. That's how the universe took that information, that packet of information that they're thinking about you, and translated it to you so that you would recognize it. So number 7 is you see their name everywhere. Now this This happened to me when Rachel and I, before we were together, I never saw the name Rachel at all. I mean, I didn't know anybody named Rachel, never thought of the name Rachel. But when I started getting to know her and falling in love with her, and I knew she was thinking about me because some of these other signs were happening, I would run into signs and license plate numbers and things on the internet that said Rachel, but she spells her name uniquely. She spells it Rachel, very different than many other forms of Rachel. But that's the form of Rachel I would see over and over and over again. Number 8 is they're sending you subliminal messages via social media. Maybe there's a picture of them all happy and smiley in a restaurant that the two of you used to frequent. Or maybe they're at your favorite park or your favorite beach or something like that. Maybe they're wearing an outfit that you bought them. Okay? So there's a lot of different ways to kind of send subliminal messages via Facebook and Instagram and all of that. And that's what they're doing. And that's a sign, big sign, that they are thinking about you big time. So high flyers, number 9 is you get up, you get dressed, you go outside, and there it is. On the ground for no reason at all. There is a beautiful white feather. Gray feathers do not count. A beautiful white feather. Maybe you come out of your office building and there it is. A beautiful white feather. I just think that's the most mystical, universal sign that someone loves you and is thinking about you. If you didn't have hope before, after you find that white feather, you should have a lot of hope. By the way, I want to remind you to claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring, alchemy success coaching. If you've gone through a relationship breakup or something like that, we've helped people in 60 different countries, and I know we can help you too. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com. Well, a few moments ago, I was telling you about how I would see Rachel's name everywhere and spelled in the unique way that she spells her name. Number 10 is I would hear music. It had lyrics that made me think of her. And then I'd walk into a different store and there it was playing the same song again. I'd turn on the radio. There it is, the same song again. And it was like I couldn't escape this song. And I won't tell you what the song was because it was rather stupid. But the point is it was a strong sign that Rachel was thinking of me. And so if you're hearing a song with a message and you're hearing it often, that's a beautiful sign that that special person, that specific person, is thinking about you. Well, high flyers, number 11 is they get quiet, they shut down, they block you. If somebody blocks you that you've been in a relationship with, understand that's because they're thinking about you and they're trying not to. Okay? It's not that you're overwhelming them with a lot of emails and letters, because hopefully you're not doing that. If you've been watching this channel long enough, you know better. But you're on their mind, and somehow they think the physical act of blocking you will take you off their mind. And it doesn't, but they do it anyway. It's because they're in a deep emotional state. They're like a crab, kind of, or a turtle going in his turtle shell, or a crab going into the crab shell. Well, number 12 is deja vu. And so deja vu is very weird. Number 12 is deja vu. Deja vu is kind of weird. But You get the idea. Things just start happening in a very strange way. And that's because there is a rip in the time-space continuum fabric of your particular timeline as it relates to this person. So you may be thinking about this person, and all of a sudden you're driving past a store, and all of a sudden you're driving past a store, and it's the same store. And you go, how did this happen? Or you go, I've been here before. I know this has happened before, and that's because you are emotionally opening up to a lot of different timelines, and they're doing the same thing. And that causes that. They're thinking about you. Well, number 13 is you're just bumping into each other. You go downtown to go do a little shopping, and boom, there they are. Hey, how you doing? And so forth, kind of that awkward moment. And the more you bump into each other, the more likely it is that that special person is thinking about you. Well, number 14 is if you've been seeing wedding ads and brides in wedding dresses and grooms in beautiful suits and wedding scenery and, maybe billboards, or maybe you're seeing bus advertising or on your computer, but you're just seeing wedding stuff. Again, that's a sign that the universe isn't done with the two of you, but it's also a sign that they are thinking about you. Now, number 15 is another one of these creepy ones, but for some reason you wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. every morning and you don't know why. And that's because they are dreaming about you, they're thinking about you, you are on their mind, and that's the time of night or the time of morning when people are most vulnerable to receiving messages. And it's like the veil between different individuals and in situations and people, it's kind of at its thinnest point. And that's when you're likely to wake up. And number 16, you crave their favorite food. Whatever kind of food they like, you just want to eat it. And it isn't that you always craved it, but maybe they introduced you to it, and now that's what you want to have. So these are 16 signs, but I'm going to give you number 17. This is another creepster. You're in your house, you know you're alone, and you hear them call you. You hear them. Robert, they call you, and you look around, you get kind of the goosebumps all over the body. Yeah, baby, they're thinking about you. Here's some other videos to help you on your journey.